I guess what you define homeless. I mean, if you don't have a house or an apartment, some people think you're homeless. My aunt always said to me, keep a roof over your head. Mine just happens to be on wheels. I used to have a house in Staten Island. I was married for 14 years. And after I got divorced, I tried to buy the house out for my ex-wife. I gave her some money from my father's annuity fund, but I couldn't come up with the rest of the money. It seems my lawyer made a deal that wasn't too much in my favor. I get kind of depressed, you know, if I think back about losing my house and my possessions and, you know, all my earthly possessions, including my Lionel trains as a kid, you know, because I couldn't afford the storage unit. Get up, first thing is to give the dogs a short walk, and then I'll go get some breakfast. Could be tea and a muffin around the corner, and then on the weekends I'll go up to Dunkin' Donuts and buy myself an egg sandwich, little treat once in a while. And in the wintertime I'll have oatmeal though. You know, it's better for you. And in the nice weather I'll hang out in the park by Father Demo Square and talk with a few friends. But after that, I'll come back and down at the Gentleman's Club down there, one of the, what do you say, the cocktail waitresses will buy me a dinner. See, when I had my house, everything was in order. You know, everything was in the closets and tools were in the garage. Now everything's just thrown in. It's mayhem. It's too much, you know, it's like it just... There was a singing group called Three Dog Night. But the words, what they meant by that, they said it was so cold, it was a 3-dog night. That's why you needed 3 dogs to keep warm. I'm even better, I got 4 dogs. This is my family, it gives me my responsibility. It's a sense of togetherness. You know, they protect me, of course, you know. Spot's the father. He's a little over 10. Cinnamon's the mom. She was 10 on Christmas. And Pickles is their son. He was 8 on Columbus Day. These guys are getting old now, so I'm trying to, you know, do some more things with them. I want to take them rafting down in Delaware. I want to go buy a raft, you know. I long for nothing. Money's important, but it depends what you got to do for it. You know, I mean, like if you got to, see, work can't always be a happy place, but it shouldn't be so miserable that you don't want to go. You know, you want to get up in the morning and you have something pleasant at least to look forward to. You know, I mean, I did a lot of jobs. I mean, I have a resume. I don't have it handy, but I can show you all the jobs I've done since I was, you know, started work. You know. You see, some of it's scrap metal. You see, like the metal up there. And then there's a shopping cart I put up there. That piece of wood is, you know, if you park somewhere and it's muddy, you know, like it's like a step, so you don't track it into the vehicle. But it's just that thing's got to be sorted, you know, like that broom I could get rid of, and the scrap metal I got to call the guy and what do you call it? And he'll buys the scrap metal from me. The hardest part is not having a bathroom. You know, when you need it. In the middle of the night or something, if you happen to eat the wrong food, then you have a problem. But that doesn't happen too often. You know, I try to eat, I've been eating a lot better. I am trying to make tracks out of here. I'm looking to buy maybe a mobile home in Pennsylvania. But you know what it is, when you're forced to do something, you don't want to do it. If it's of your own accord, then it's different. You know, then there's a difference, you know. I'm an optimist. I try to think, you know, there's better days ahead. Gives you a little hope. My name is Jim Tarangelo, and I've been living in this van in Manhattan for 8 years now. I have no regrets.
I'm alive, and I see things my